guys, welcome to this week's episode of the Weekly Apple. Today, I have some very interesting rumors on the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5C, which are rumored to be launched on September 10th. That is the new release date for the iPhone 5C, iPhone 5S, and supposedly iOS 7. That would be awesome. If we could get iOS 7 September 10th, the sooner the better. I'm itching to get my hands on that. Can't wait, as I'm sure many of you are. So that would be great if we could get it on September 10th. That's not too long away, but also this new iPhone launch isn't long away either. So without further ado, let's get to the rumors. And now, first we'll start with the iPhone 5C. Now, the biggest rumor now is saying that it could come in gold, or a champagne color, as they're calling it. Now, this is just a mock-up that someone has made. I mean, as you can see, it looks really nice. I think gold would actually fit in quite nicely with the black and the silver. It seems kind of like a likely apple color. But again, more details about the iPhone 5C. It's not supposed to have any design changes. It's just going to stay essentially the same, except it might gain a 12 megapixel camera and possibly a fingerprint sensor on the home button, which could make the home button look a little different. But as far as screen size or thinness or lightness changes, I don't think that's going to really change very much. Maybe a little bit better battery life. A 128GB option is very likely, but I don't think we're going to have any design changes because the previous S launches really haven't shown that. Here's another picture of the gold iPhone alongside the black and silver iPhone 5. This is the iPhone 5S, supposedly. The champagne version on top of the black, and then the silver or white iPhone 5, the current version. As you can see, this has no camera, and then these do, so that's why these are the iPhone 5s. But this looks pretty legit. You can see, just barely can see the E right there for the logo, because they're stacked together. But then here's a mock-up. A mock-up here, from the gold, and then we got another mock-up here, which looks pretty good. Here's another supposed picture stacked on top of current gen ones, and then of course the shell, as we saw in the last one, of the gold iPhone. So gold seems to be a pretty likely thing. There's a lot of pictures of it. Here is a picture, another one. This is supposedly the actual phone, and you can see there's a thing missing for the camera hole and microphone. And then supposedly, if we go here, we can see this is an iPhone 5. It's kind of probably been painted gold, or right here, this is an iPhone 5 with the dot for a flash. Then if we look here at the actual back shell, we can see there's a space for 2 LED lights, which is another feature for the camera. We'll probably get a 12 megapixel camera along with a dual LED flash, which should improve the flash quality greatly. And then of course the iPhone 5S isn't the only one getting attention. The iPhone 5C is actually getting quite a bit of attention too. The supposed low-cost iPhone, and this is supposedly made of polycarbonate. This is just a mock-up here, but it's supposed to have all the bells and whistles, than an iPhone would have, except it could drop some major features like Siri. Could have a smaller, megapixel camera, but still have that iPhone Apple quality that people want when they're looking for a phone. Most likely this will replace the lower end models like the iPhone 4 and 4S are now. This would replace that, and instead of having an older model to choose from, you would just have a plastic model that might lose some of the features of the newer model, but it would still be an iPhone, just like the iPhone 4 and 4S. Don't have the latest features, but I know currently the iPhone 4 and 4S run the same software as the iPhone 5, and they still are great smartphones with great reliability and just an easier operating system to use, and almost more of a status symbol than a lot of other phones that you may be able to get free. Again, here's more purported pictures of the shells. It's going to be coming in lots of different colors, which will be cool. I've never seen any other colors besides black and white, or black and silver on the iPhone, so this will be cool. I've got red, blue, and of course white, as I showed you, yellow, green, and like a white or silver. I'm not sure if they're going to have black, or this is a gray. I'm thinking this is more of a gray, and then the other one is a mock-up of white. There are videos that show a pure white. I think this is a more grayish color. But seems pretty cool. I would say the gold is actually pretty exciting. I think that would be interesting to see from Apple. I do think it's very likely because it seems very Apple-ish to do a gold, kind of a more prestige, superior color. I've never actually seen a gold phone. Obviously, this wouldn't be real gold. As actually they have made in certain places they've made an iPhone 5 with gold, actual gold. Obviously, this should just be the color, but it kind of actually reminds me of the actual gold iPhones that have popped up online, where people have actually put gold on the actual back of the iPhone, and they ran up the price. Obviously, extremely expensive, but it kind of reminds me of it. Gives it that more kind of fancy look. But that is pretty much it for the iPhone 5S and iPhone 5C rumors. Supposedly September 10th, as I said before, is the iPhone 5S and 5C launch, but as well as the iOS 7 launch, which would be awesome. So obviously, if the iPhone 5S and 5C are announced on rumors on that day, on September 10th, they probably wouldn't be launched for like maybe a week later, or maybe if it was a Tuesday, maybe they might be announced on Friday. So actually, it could be more like September 13th if they're launched on the 10th, which is a Tuesday. I believe the Tuesday, that would be the 11th, 12th, 13th. That would make the launch probably be around the 13th or so. But the iOS 7 may get launched on the day that these phones are announced. So actually, this would be more an announcement date, September 10th, and then it would be more around the 13th area for actual release date. As I think that's similar to what we saw with the iPhone 5. And of course, ship times might be a little delayed as they were with the iPhone 5 as well. So of course, we have at least the announcement of it, and of course, iOS 7 on our old iPhones and iPads and iPod Touch 5th generations. Of course, we're going to get the iOS 7 update. Supposedly, it was an update or an email to a developer saying that was the supposed date. So hopefully, we'll get iOS 7 soon. I'm very excited for that. I know all the developers are enjoying its goodness right now, but hopefully us consumers will be able to get our hands on it. We consumers will be able to get it. So that's it for the iPhone rumors. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that is also it for this week's Weekly Apple. Be sure to subscribe for more reviews and news and rumors just like this on all things Apple. Thanks for watching this episode, and be sure to check in for more every week, as I will have more videos like this. Thanks for watching.